Hello, everybody. Welcome to Shop Talk with Shelly, me. I have tons of stuff to talk about today, so you might want to get a cup of coffee and then have another one on the side so that you don't miss anything. I want to first say happy birthday, Sherry. She's one of our shop girls. She does a lot of samples for us. Her wisdom on quilting and long arming is so beneficial to everybody. So I hope that she has the greatest day ever. Happy birthday. A couple other notes that I want to talk about. Hexie Club is next week on June 1st. And again, it's from 9 to 4 or 4 to 9 or 9 to 9, however you guys want to do it. Our first meeting went really well. If you guys are still thinking about joining in, it's never too late. You can come and go as you please. We're going to have we are starting a project, but we haven't started it yet. If you're not sure you want to try it, I have some little samples that you guys can try out for the day to see if if you like it or don't. So, but if you don't like doing the hexies, maybe you just want to sit and chat with us and eat lunch. Yum. The second thing is, don't forget about our warehouse sale, our junk in the trunk, and it is Winchester's garage sale weekend. They go all over and check out different garage sales. So that's June 9th through the 11th, and we will be open here for our junk in the trunk from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. So early bird gets the worm, right? Last but not least, we have Wool Club. That's coming up next month as well, June 15th. Again, that's from 9 to 4. 4 to 9 or 9 to 9, however you guys want to do it. I think that's it for right now. As you can see, I have so much stuff to talk about, and I'm not quite sure where I want to go with. So we're going to start with, we'll start with quilts today. We always start out with my favorite is notions, but we're going to save that for last, I think. So we're going to talk about Square Deal. This is a nice kit. The kit is at $280. The pattern is 10. This is an 85 by 85 quilt. I'm going to show you that. This is a beautiful quilt. As you can see, this quilt is one scrappy, which is, you guys all know this, that's my favorite. But it's a very easy block to make. Once you get in the groove of it, it's almost one of those relaxing quilts that you can just kind of sew along. You don't have to use a lot of brain power, and it's just I find this one a relaxing quilt to make because I can sit there and sew square, 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 put it away for, tomorrow or another day, go back to it in a week, a couple days, and pick up where you left off, and you don't have to really fret about anything. It's just one of those nice, easy piecing quilts. Okay. Our next one that we're going to talk about is called Everlasting. And I'm going to have my good buddy Kaylee hand that to me. Thank you. So now this kit is a 60 by 60. The kit is 305 and the pattern is 60. But look at this. This is absolutely gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? This definitely takes brain power and patience. So we have the nice blocks, but we also have a lot of the wool applique. We have, I'm going to show you this. The flowers, home, bird. But you guys, you can customize it. I don't know, put your address here. Put your initials on the bottom. However, these are good for the blocks if you want to sit in front of the TV and do your wool applique and then work on the quilting part of it later on. That's awesome. Now, this is my favorite of the week. This one is called Wherever You Go, Bring Sunshine. Isn't that cute? This one, oh, let's see. This is a 30 by 38. It's scrappy, has wool applique, but it's also it's a nice little project. And who doesn't need more sunshine? Sometimes we get crabby and we have thunderstorms, but we should bring the sunshine instead. Now, last but not least for fabric talk, I'm going to throw this in. Shipping girls are going to hate me, but I think this is cool. This is not on the website yet, so wait until next week, but I'm just going to give you a preview of this. This is from Blackbird Designs. This is called Threads That Bind. These are beautiful colors. They are rich, muted colors, and they're gorgeous. But let me tell you why I picked this today. So this is from Blackbird Designs. Blackbird Designs is from two women, Alma Allen and Barb Adams. Barb Adams unfortunately passed away last year, so this is their last design that they did together. So I have followed Blackbird Designs for, it seems like forever, but actually it was probably around 98, 99 that I actually found out about them. And I found their patterns and stuff. So I'll give you a little thing. They worked together from 1998. They created 32 fabric lines. Is that amazing? They also wrote 275 books. They wrote patterns. They did cross stitch. They definitely lived the quilting life. So watch for this on our website. We hope to get some samples made with this product. We have the full yardage in, so watch for that. Now, let's see, what can we talk about? Wool projects. Here we go. So I have, of course, this is one of my favorite times of year, is summer, the beautiful flip-flop table mat. Isn't that cute? Who doesn't like to wear flip-flops? I love this. So this is a nice little kit for you to do. It's $33.50. It's awesome. It's quick and easy, and it will look great on any picnic table. Now we have it's called the 2-gallon crock. There it is. The kit is $30, and the pattern is 8. So it'd be great for Memorial Day weekend. Can you believe it? Memorial Day weekend is this coming weekend. 2 days ago, we had a frost warning, and now we're at Memorial Day weekend. I don't get it. There we go. Let's see. Let's go to some notions. Let's talk about this one. It's a book called A Quilting Life Planner and Workbook. Now, I can honestly say I love this book. I have this book. I didn't bring mine because mine's written all over. And when I take notes, I'm not a traditional note taker. I kind of take notes where they're all over. It doesn't make any kind of sense. It's just cattywampus. But what I like about this book is, one, it has this part. Sewing for charity, gifts to make. That's one of the top things. Because I'm always one of those things in December 22nd. That would be the perfect gift for, my granddaughter, Katiana. And Christmas is 3 days away. And that's never going to happen. But if you start making your list early, then you can actually make those goals for that gift the following year. So I like to do that. Another thing that I love about this book is this. It's a little bit of like what you want to leave as a legacy, or what kind of memories you want to leave behind. I think that is awesome to write little things in here, because your family's going to wonder sometime down the road, like, why did mom do that? Or why did grandma do that? How did they get started in that? And they can go back and look at these things. Also, I like what I like about that is it shows you what you were working on in that year. So I'm a saver of calendars. So if anybody goes through my calendars in 100 years from now, they're going to know exactly what I was doing and everything, whether it was silly or not, but they're going to say, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. I wish I had had some of that insight on my grandmothers. I know my grandmother, Julia, is the one that started me sewing when I was little. And then I sewed with my mom. My grandmother on my dad's side, she sewed for Macy's. She was, she made fur coats. So sewing's in my blood, but I wish I had a little bit more of how they got it started in sewing. So that would be awesome. My grandmother's birthday's this week, so she passed away in 2001, but I think about her all the time. And I'll tell you, this is a woman that was probably this tall, this small, but she could throw a slipper under the table, around the corner, and over a tree and still hit you in the back of the head. I don't know how she did it, but that woman had aim. So now we're going to go on to another book that I love. This is called Plan to Quilt. And this is called how you can plan your own quilt, make your own quilt pattern. What I like about these is, one, you can make your lists of what you need for your supplies for that particular quilt that you're creating. Two, look at this. You have your graph paper. You have where you can put your swatches of fabric, or, maybe a color that you're thinking of, and you can kind of, write that color, the description of it. What I use is, I'm very messy. I'm just a hot mess all the time. So my notes are not very good, but it makes sense to me. And my drawings are very, I'm pretty sure my granddaughter, who's 3, can draw better than me, but I know exactly what I'm doing. At least I think I do. So I love these books. So there. All right. Now, should we give a gift away? Jean Riley, you are my first giveaway. I am going to give you to plan a quilt. So I hope that you will make a quilt pattern and that you'll share it with everyone. So, cool. So now, my second notion that it's probably my third, is this little necklace. Isn't this cute? It's a little sheep. I had it on backwards, and I had the girls have to help me dress. I don't wear jewelry very often. But look it's out of silver, little fork, flattened spoon, and there's a little sheep head. Isn't that cute? In my past profession, I couldn't wear jewelry, so now I get all excited when I get to promote a jewelry thing, or necklaces, or rings, or bracelets. I love it. Here's my thing. This is called strip stick. You guys, if you don't have one, you need one. You have to get it. And I'll show you what. So when we're ironing our seams, and see how nice and crisp they are in the front, and how we not have them pressed open. I know back in the day we pressed to one side or the other, but sometimes pressing them open really does eliminate that bulk, so you get that nice flat square. So what we do to get that is, so we have this here, and now you're like, okay, see, when you're down here, you can't get it so flat. When you get it on here, you get it nice and flat. And then you can sit there and iron right on that seam. So you're ironing right there on that seam, and you really can get in there, get those stitches set, and get that seam set. So then when you are done with these, then they lay nice and flat. Isn't that awesome? All right. Who can we give one away?
What?
Yeah, another gift.
Oh, Barb Schneider.
Barb Schneider, this is for you. We're going to send this to you, so make sure you give us your information so we can get this mailed out.
We may have to go on intermission.
Okay. Be right back.
Just wait.
Okay. Keep going. Okay.
I'll let you know.
Okay. I think we're having technical difficulties, but I'm not quite sure. So I'm just going to keep on talking. So I am going to go on to, I'm going to talk about Perfectly Quilted, and then we'll come back to the other things. Don't forget that Bernina is having an event. This is June 29th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. It is $50 per student, but that includes your lunch. You'll have machine and technique demonstrations, door prizes, raffle, and of course your lovely lunch. It's going to talk about how you can use your embroidery machine or your customized or your domestic machines on how to quilt and have other designs in there and get some explanations on that. So I'm trying to think, did we cover everything today? Is there any questions?
Not so far. Oh, wait. Does PG have the strip sticks in stock and how much?
Oh, yes, we do. So we do have these strip sticks in stock. They range from $8 to $20. So we have some that are small, medium, and really large. So I like the really large ones when I'm taking my quilt top and it's all done. And then I do that final press before I give it to the long arm. So I make sure that all my seams are as flat as they can be on the back. And then that way it's really nice and crisp and ready for the long armor. Any other questions today? Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. Enjoy your weekend and think about those who aren't with us anymore. I'll see you next time. Bye.